he saw that someone had left a bunch of dates hanging for people to eat. So the Prophet ﷺ looked at the bunch of dates and he started poking it with his stick. And then he said, لو شاء رب هذه الصدقة لتصدق أطيب من هذا. That if the giver of this sadaqah had wanted to, he could have given better dates in sadaqah. Because the man who gave those dates in sadaqah were the lowest quality, cheap dates. So the Prophet ﷺ said, لو شاء رب هذه الصدقة لتصدق بأطيب من هذا. If the giver of this sadaqah had wished and had wanted to, he could have given better dates in sadaqah. And then he said, on the day of judgment, he will get to eat poor dates in sadaqah. So the lesson that we learn from this story of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that when you are giving something to Allah, when you give sadaqah, you're giving it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you're giving to somebody else. Of course, nothing goes in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala literally. Whatever you give to Allah actually goes to people. Whatever you give to Allah goes to the benefit of the people. When you are donating to the masjid, where is it going? Is it going in Allah's account? No. The benefit of the masjid is coming back to us. When we keep asking people to donate so we can complete the construction, who's benefiting from the masjid? Who's enjoying nice environment in the masjid? Who's enjoying safety in the masjid? Who's enjoying the air conditioning, the heating in the masjid, socialization in the masjid, ibadah and peace in the masjid? Who's getting 100% of the benefit? People. Us. Who's getting 0% benefit? Allah. Allah is not benefiting from the masjid. If there was no masjid, it would not harm Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala even in the least. And if there were masajid everywhere, that would not add something to the dominion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when you give sadaqah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, don't go for the lowest thing that you have, the cheapest thing that you have. So when people are giving sadaqah, when it comes to cash, cash is cash. It doesn't matter whether you give new bills or old bills. Even sometimes this happens, I've experienced this too. When you're giving new bills in sadaqah, it hurts you a little more. This is brand new, it smells good. Versus, old bill that's already half ripped. But the value of that is still the same. A dollar bill that's brand new, and a dollar bill that's 20 years old, 15 years old, been through thousands of hands, is still the same value. But people give sadaqah in goods as well, in commodity as well. People are giving sadaqah of fruits, for example. People are giving sadaqah of rice, or giving sadaqah of vegetables, or giving sadaqah of dates, or giving sadaqah of other items, or giving sadaqah of clothes, for example. Whenever we do a food drive or a clothes drive, when that happens, don't go in your drawer and see the clothes that you have worn and almost gone. Now you give that in sadaqah. Don't do that, because Allah accepts the best from you. Allah expects the best from you and accepts the best from you. Don't give Allah the cheap stuff. That's not what belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you are giving, try to give the best that you have. This is what we learned from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and this is what we learned from the Sahaba as well. When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam made an announcement and asked people to give sadaqah, one of the companions, Abu Dahda radiyallahu anh, he brought his best and most profitable orchard in sadaqah. Not the one that wasn't producing any fruits, or that wasn't giving any profit anyways. Because usually our mind would tell us Something that's not working for you, like an old car, for example, a clunker, you bring that, I'm donating this car now. That is not working. And then you claim tax deduction on that. Give your best car, it's sadaqah. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah.
Allah says in the Quran that when they distribute